Today, I stand before you reminiscing and also shedding light on how we put together the National IT Security Discourse, or known as NICTSeD. As I vividly remember 10 years ago, how we mooted the idea on trying to find ways and means to disseminate information to the school children on how to be safe online. I've been with NICTSeD from day one until today, and it has been 10 years. The journey has been great, the journey has been beautiful, and the journey has been an eye-opener. We have been participated by approximately 2,264 students from 690 schools thus far. And I'm hoping that NICTSeD will continue its extraordinary journey for the next 10 years or even more, and will become a competition that will be sought after by the school children. So NICTSeD, dare to discuss.
Ladies and gentlemen, I extend my greetings to all and warmly welcome you to the National ICT Security Discourse CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2023. The discourse for this year's Octo Finals is now in session.
The discourse for this year's quarterfinal is now in session.
I extend my greetings to all and warmly welcome you to the National ICT Security Discourse CyberSafe Challenge Trophy 2023. The discourse for this year's semi-finals is now in session.
Be vigilant, for nothing that one achieves lasts forever.
The internet is like a jungle, filled with unexpected mysteries and unexpected threats.
There are a total of 2,200 cyber attacks happening per day.
Cybersecurity posture proves to be the staple in maintaining effective online vigilance.
As the saying goes, a stitch in time saves 9. It is extremely important for an effort to be taken
to educate them about data privacy in a fun and engaging way.
Please explain, how do you propose to measure the effectiveness of each of your solutions?
So the winner of this session, and we'll go to the final, is from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Kota Kemuning.
Sekolah Sri Putri Cyberjaya.
Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Aminuddin Baki.
Congratulations.
So at the moment we are feeling great. Odds were against us, but we still managed to push through. We hope to do our best.
Hopefully win, but either way, it will be a great experience for us.
That's semi-final. We make it to the finals. We are very happy, very grateful.
My hopes are just that we can prepare properly, we can get enough rest, and we can do well in the grand finals later. So, wish us the best of luck.
We hope everyone's going to do their best, and let's see who wins.
Syukur Alhamdulillah that we made it to finals. We feel very happy, but of course there's an adrenaline rush because finals are in 2 days. Well, NICTSeD has been going on for 10 years, so I'd like to congratulate NICTSeD on the 20th anniversary. NICTSeD has taught many students plenty of things, and NICTSeD has taught me on cybersecurity in itself.
We'll go all out to aim for the champion title for this year's NICTSeD.
Sri Putri number 1.
SMK Kota Kemuning,
terbilang semua bidang.
SAB, Cyber Clean, Cyber Safe.
Okay. Okay. Hi. Welcome everyone to the briefing of the competition briefing for the National ICT Securities Course or NICTSeD 2024. And I would like to once again welcome all of you who's watching, and I'm sure everyone is eagerly anticipating to hear the briefing for this year's competition. And don't worry, for those who's new to this competition, we presume that you have a lot of questions you would like to ask in terms of what is this competition is all about, uh, the history of this competition, what kind of I would say the prizes that you'll be getting if you become the winner of this competition, and so on and so forth. But we'll be having that during or after the briefing that we're going to have this afternoon. All right. So I would like to say thank you very much for attending this briefing, and this is one of your first early steps of through the journey of becoming the champion of NICTSeD. And I think we have a lineup, a bit of lineup of agenda for you today, which will be starting off of a bit of introduction, okay, of NICTSeD, a bit of history of NICTSeD, and after that we're going to go straight into the competition briefing, okay, by Ms. Tan Wan Ying, our executive officer for the rules and regulation of NICTSeD. Okay, so steady, everyone. I hope everyone is ready, and maybe have a notebook or something to jot down the information that you'll be receiving today through the briefing. The briefing will touch upon the format of this competition, the rules and regulation, a bit of what you should do, what you should not do, okay, to be part of the to be in the competition, and perhaps for the very first beginning, to gather your team, gather your teammates, and prep yourself for your auditioning video and submit it through the respective link that I'm going to show you later on. Okay, so let me share a slide for you to look at what is NICTSeD is all about, right? So I'm going to just get a bit of 5 to 10 minutes of your time just to go through what NICTSeD is all about, because I'm seeing in the comments. So if you have any questions, all right, if you have any questions that you want to ask in regards to this competition, please, be professional. Only ask questions in regards to this competition through the chat that you are seeing right on your right side of your screen. And perhaps during the briefing or after the briefing, you're going to read, hopefully you can read as much as possible your question and answer your inquiries and questions that you have for us. Okay, so starting things off with NICTSeD 2024. Okay, and as you can see here, this is the competition or NICTSeD is basically is an initiative or organized by Cybersecurity Malaysia, supported by the Ministry of Education and also the Ministry of Digital. Okay, so it's been around for this competition has been around since 2013, and last year alone we celebrated our 10th anniversary of NICTSeD. And as you can see here, we have these are some of the previous or most of the 10 champions that we had throughout the years. So as you can see, the current one or the recent one is last year in 2023, which we crowned Sekolah Sri Puteri Cyberjaya from Selangor. Okay, we crowned them as the champions, which the grand final itself was held in at Angkasa Puri. Okay, so for those, just a big teaser for you, for those who may be confident enough to get into the final. Hopefully this year we will be doing the grand final at the Angkasa Puri RTM. So okay, so That's a little bit of the teaser for the for the grand final, this year's grand final, and these are some of the champions that we had over throughout the 10 years of the inception of NICTSeD. Okay, so the history, a bit more on the history of NICTSeD 2013, and last year, as I told you before, 2023, we celebrated a 10th anniversary of NICTSeD competition. Okay, so I think I've seen one of the few questions to those who are new, okay, to the school or to the personnel that is new to this competition and really interested to join this competition. Okay, NICTSeD, this word you'll be always be hearing this word NICTSeD. NICTSeD stands for NICTSED, which stands for National ICT Security Discourse. Okay, or NICTSeD, NICTSED. Okay, all right. And a bit of facts of NICTSeD is the first and only national ICT security discourse competition. Okay, and more than I would say 200 topics have already been discussed in terms of relation to cyber safety and security throughout the history of this competition, and over I would say 700 submissions we have received from secondary schools across the country since the establishment, okay, 2013. Okay, so a lot at stake. I mean, we're very proud to have this competition. We're very proud to be having all of you, especially in this year's edition of NICTSeD 2024, and we hope that we can give you the best, and also you can give us the best, so that for you to showcase your I would say your talent and your potential in discussing with others, and perhaps become the champion in the grand final, hopefully. Okay, so like I've shown you before, it's a collaboration between Ministry of Education and been supported by Ministry of Digital as well. Okay, so basically it's to recognize, to enhance, and to elevate the awareness, okay, in the national education, okay, in terms of cybersecurity in Malaysia. Okay, a bit of the goal to elevate. Obviously, this competition is about elevating awareness, your awareness, your knowledge, and also create a critical thinking of participants, so it's building a digital fluent cyber society. Okay. Okay, these are some of the outcomes. I think this is I just show you what the outcome of this competition is: to improve your skills in terms of what it takes to prevent preventive measures against cyber safety concerns. Okay, for you to engage in sharing information about cybersecurity, to increase awareness, and also to instill a stronger appreciation and deeper comprehension on cyber safety. So basically, what it tells this that, right? Before you join this competition, perhaps you have this one sort of a one route or one set of mindset on cybersecurity safety, right? Perhaps you don't know much about cybersecurity and safety. Okay, but when you join this competition, we believe and we are sure that it will open up a lot of doors, or a lot of avenues, or a lot of ways of the way you approach, or the way you see the understanding in terms of understanding and the importance of cybersecurity in amongst our community, and also as an individual. Okay, so that's a very something that we are guarantee of. Okay, okay, this one a bit of session layout. Okay, I think, okay, so quickly, these are some of the prizes that we have in store for you, okay, in this year's competition. So starting off, this one will be rewarded, of course, in the grand final if you become one of the 3 finalists. Okay, 3 finalists. As a champion, you'll be getting 5,000 ringgit trophy and certification. As a runner-up, you'll be getting 3,000 ringgit a medal and certification. For third placing, you'll be getting 1,500 ringgit a medal and a certification. Also, for the grand final, a best presenter, okay, will be selected, and he or she will be getting 1,000 ringgit a medal and certification. As well, also for the technical expert, or as a team, if you do well, if your presentation deck is good and also is very, I would say, influential, is very well thought of, so will be given the best presentation deck with 500 ringgit. Okay, right. What do you have in store? Okay, these are some of the quickly. I think Ms. Tan will go through again through the dates. So we have today is 9th of May is the briefing, and the starting of the actual starting of the competition will begin, I think, with the workshop and draw lots. We will commence on the 15th of August, and the competition will start the competition of the auto final will start on the 19th of August. Okay, so the grand final will be on this 24th of September 2024. Okay, just a brief run through of the dates. Okay, so if you want to see more on the dates, okay, you can go through the website of this competition, which you can go to cybersafe.my/NICTSeD. Okay, I will go through again. Okay, this one you can go through the website if you want to see go through the dates. Okay, the dates might be changed accordingly if you have any changes that happens in between, but as of the dates today, okay, you can go to this website cybersafe.my/NICTSeD. Okay, for more information in regards to previous what NICTSeD is all about. You can go through and to see the previous videos. Okay, like I said before, the dates, the important dates that you need to know, and also if again after this, okay, when you are ready, okay, with your content, with your group, and you're ready to submit, you can go to this website nictset.cybersafe.my to submit under the submission page to submit your audition video accordingly. Yeah. So, but read through the terms and conditions first before you submit. Okay. These are some of the these are CyberSafe's social media accounts. Okay, social medias that you can follow, especially on our Instagram, CyberSafe Instagram. So that is where you get mostly the daily update. Daily updates, and also regarding daily updates regarding the and announcements, live announcements regarding this competition. Okay, so okay, so I think that's okay. I think that's about it for the instruction of NICTSeD. I think if you have any questions, okay, in regards to this competition, anything regards regarding to this competition that you want to ask us, you can perhaps ask us during the briefing session by Mr. Wan Ying, or after the briefing session, and we would try to answer. Okay, we would answer your question accordingly. So I guess without further ado, it's 3:23. I would like to invite Ms. Tan Wan Ying for the NICTSeD 2024 briefing from the Ms. Tan Wan Ying, Executive Officer for the Rules and Regulation for NICTSeD competition. Okay, I would like to invite Ms. Tan Wan Ying. Ms. Tan.
Thank you very much, Mr. Edwan. So I'm Ms. Tan Wan Ying. I will be going through with you the rules and regulations for NICTSeD, and I'm going to start with my first slide. Okay, here we go. So this is basically our briefing. I will start with the qualifying round, which deals with the video submission. All right. So in order for us to really understand NICTSeD, there are two things. NICTSeD consists of, first, the qualifying submission, which is your video submission, which would then be selected if you qualify to go on to the actual NICTSeD competition. So first step is the video submission. Now, if you look at this slide, we start with the qualifying round, and then once you qualify for the actual NICTSeD competition, there are two parts. The first one, you will go through the octofinals. If you win the octofinals, you proceed to the next round, which is the quarterfinals, and these two will be done online. Now, if you win quarterfinals, then you will proceed to semifinals, and of course, if you win in the semifinals, we'll see you in the grand finals. Okay? So my briefing, I'll go through the video first. I'll go to the online next. After that, I will go to the competition that is on site. Right. So let's look at this. Only one entry per school. And you need to register the members. Remember, we had that registration form just now in the site that Mr. Edwan showed. You need to register your members. 3 members, there are 2 main members and 1 reserve. It can be anyone from Form 1 to Form 5, no problem. But once you register these members, they are there from the video submission right out to the end, wherever the end of that school is, whether it's at qualifying or at quarter or at octo, semi, or the grand final, it must be the same person all the way. Now, once you have submitted the video, it will be judged. And if your school wins, your school qualifies to go for NICTSeD, then you will be informed. And once you are informed, you need to confirm your participation within 7 days. All right, let's go. What do you have to do? Video presentation. I keep saying video presentation. Now, you need to upload this video in YouTube. It's only a 5-minute video, but all members must speak. Your 2 main members as well as your reserve members must speak for at least 1 minute. So let's do the maths here. 3 people, 1 minute each, that's already 3 minutes. So you have that extra 2 minutes. Whether somebody wants to take a little extra time, somebody wants to add a little introduction, whichever, entirely up to you. And when you speak, we must see you. The selection board must see you. Speakers must be visible on screen all the time when speaking. And therefore, I'm telling you now, no to voice over. Do not have cartoon characters speaking on your behalf. All right? That would not help you to score. Now, your submission, if you're ready tomorrow, you can already submit, is from 2nd of May until, watch the time, 11:59 p.m. on the 3rd of June. The link is given, all right, is as follows. You can see it on my slide. And your submission must be original. It must be yours. It must be from your team members. Please don't hire some professional to do it for you. Do it yourself. Because at the competition, you will have to deal with all the technical stuff yourself. Okay? You can get your JU to help you, with the quality. You can get feedback from your teachers and all fine, no problem. But try your best, do your best, do it yourself. Okay? Copyrighted materials are prohibited, of course. We don't want people who has copyright to things come running after us and you, okay, and sue us in court for using their stuff without permission. And once the selection is done, the juror's decision is final and no appeal will be entertained. Now, when you send your videos, please put your school code _ your school name _ NICTSeD 2024. Now, this is because around Malaysia, we have schools that has almost the same name, and we don't want the wrong school being, given the win and going for NICTSeD. School codes are very important because there's only one school with one school code, not like name of school. A famous one is SMK Tunku Abdul Rahman. There's one in Perak, there's one in Selangor. I don't know if there's one more somewhere else, but we know that confusion enough. Okay? Right. Next. This is your topic for this year. Yours to present your video, 5 minutes, talk to us, tell us, digital technology, safe and fun. How you do it? Up to you. Okay? How you want to tell us? Up to you. It's your creativity, how you best present this information to the selection panel. Right. How are you judged? Your content carries 50 marks. So remember, you only have 5 minutes. This 5 minutes is precious. 3 people talking. Your content should take up how much? If you have 5 minutes and you spend greeting already 1 minute, you're losing very, very precious time. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't have to greet your panelists. Jump straight into your topic. You have no time. Jump straight into it. Just say, okay, good morning, everyone. We want to tell you about, fine, go, just go. Don't give lengthy greeting. This is not the school assembly. Your presentation carries 20 marks. How do you present it is entirely up to you. It doesn't have to be fancy. Some of the qualified videos are cut and dry. It's very, very clear. The content is clear, the way they present it, no trimmings, but the panel could understand them like snap, no problem. And they got through. Okay? 20% for language. This competition is in English. Please use English. It's just like public speaking. Do not use any other language. It's using the English language. We are not demanding that you speak like, the professors in the university. If you can find, if not, it's not the issue, but make sure your language is correct. Your grammar errors do not distort your presentation. Okay? That would be problem. Okay? Make sure you are clear. Presentation and language are very closely tied. All right? Body language. When we talk about language, don't forget there's also body language. Speak to the camera, present it as though the panel is right in front of you. Talk as if you are talking to the people you want to give you the marks. Talk to them. Don't talk to the ceiling fan. We have had video presentation. They were talking to the trees. Video presentation where the camera is in front. Their eyes keep looking at the side and we wonder why. Who is at the side? No. Talk to your selection panel. All right? The last criteria here is the technicality. Technicality includes your editing, your video quality, your sound. We have had in the past been forced to bypass teams with too much white noise at the back. So much so that we couldn't hear anything they were saying. We could hear all the noise. And if you choose to use background music to enhance your presentation, please make sure you are not drowned out by those music. We have had also in the past, the music was so loud. Again, it sounds like we are listening to a radio rather than a presentation on a NICTSeD topic. Okay? Right. Any question so far? Because I'm going to go to the next section already. Any questions so far on the qualifying submission? Can the private security just scroll through and see if there are any? Yes, music is allowed, but caution, please. Caution. Yes, you can add transition to video, but make sure the transitions are well done, that it doesn't, jar your presentation. You do not need slides for this. We don't want slides. We want you to talk to us. Okay? We don't need the slides. Not for this round. Okay? Any more? Going once? Going twice? Please do not have, what do you say? Subtitles following you, mirroring whatever you're saying. Please don't, yeah? Okay? We want to hear you speak. Dot. That's it. All right. Any more question on submission? I just answered that. No subtitles, please. Okay. Righto. Okay. Your video presentation is not a debate. You are just sharing ideas with us. It's more public speaking than debate. It's oratory. Okay? Not debate. Okay? All right. Are we good? I will come to that debate thingy in a bit. Hold on, yeah? Any more? Okay, going once. Going twice. No, don't have to use MOE email. Yeah? Going thrice. Okay. You can take multi-clips and combine them later, no problem. But watch the editing. Careful about your editing, okay? All right then. So, all the best to you in the qualifying submission. Now, let's say you get through. You get through to the next one. Hold on, yeah? Right? Why is it? My slide went off. Sorry, wrong one. Wrong slide. Uh-oh, I need to come back. Yep. Okay. If you get through, you will go for octofinals. 81 teams will be going to the octofinals in August. We are starting on the 19th, the first competition. But before you get to competition, of course, you will have draw lots. You will have to know which is your round. Okay, what are your topics? Okay, all that will be done before, on the 15th, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so now let's say you get to the octofinals. This one is online. Wait, participants speak like public speaking? Hang on. Is that to do with the video submission or octo? I think it's video. No, you don't have to speak like public speaking in the video. Stand with the podium, no. It can be very relaxed. You can just talk, chill in the library. You can be seated, no problem. Okay, for video submission. Now we come to the online octofinals. Here we go. 2 are online. If you win in the octofinals, you will proceed to the quarterfinals. Now I'm going to share with you how to navigate this competition online. So Remember, it's still the Form 1 to Form 5, government-aided school. It's that same tree that has been registered at the qualifying round that is going to go to the octo final. So team managers, please select your members carefully because you are not allowed to change. Okay? And once you are offered, you need to confirm your participation in 7 days. Remember that. Once you are given, once you have given your yes, you said that yes, we are coming to the octo finals, then you are committed to NICTSeD to compete for the duration as long as your team is standing. Good so far? No premature withdrawal. If there is a premature withdrawal, the team that withdraw will face a penalty. The penalty will be decided by the Board of Inquiries. All right? Next. In octofinals and all the way to the grand finals, there are two parts. The first part is called the opening pitch, where you pitch your ideas. A topic is given to you, you pitch your ideas, you sell your ideas. You'll be expert salesman after this. You're going to sell your ideas to the panel of experts. Convince them whatever you have to say about the topic is worth their score. It's worth their vote to get you into the next round. Here's the catch. There are three teams. Presenter one from Team A, Team B, and Team C will have 5 minutes of uninterrupted pitch. That means you talk 5 minutes. No one is going to bother you. So this is more like public speaking. This is more like selling your idea. Convince the judges. Do the groundwork for your team. Okay? This is important. If you, the first presenter, do a good job, then the second presenter and your team's presentation ideas will have good grounding. Why is it so important? Because after you sit down and your second presenter, it starts with Team A's second presenter, this is where it starts to sound like a debate. 1 minute, nobody is going to disturb you. But when the bell rings, minute number 1, your opponents are going to start asking you questions. Just like a debate, you have POI. So your opponents are going to start asking you questions. And that goes on from the first to the 7th minute. Just like the debate, you have Q&A there. So how do you handle the Q&A is entirely up to you. You have to remember, just like you would in a debate, you take too many questions, you're also in trouble because you won't have time to finish your team's points. Okay? You don't take any question, you'll be in trouble for not engaging. So first to 7th minute, there is engagement. And the question will come to the second presenter. Now, different from debate. If the question comes to the second presenter, but the point belongs to the first presenter, listen carefully here, and the second presenter is unsure how to answer, the second presenter can ask the teammate for help. Can ask presenter 1 for help. So you can say, let's say you are team A, team B asks a question, you can't answer, and you say, hold on, my first presenter will take this. No problem. But keep it short. Remember, you still have your team's points to present. Okay? At 7 minutes, you hear one more bell going ding. That means nobody going to disturb you anymore. Just like debate, you have that last 1 minute to wrap up everything nicely. Okay? That's the first part. Team A, Team B, Team C, all done. Now you come to the second part. You have 15 minutes. All three teams, it's a total of 15 minutes where the panel of experts, that is your judges, they are going to ask you questions in the second segment called You Have My Interest. The rationale is this, okay? When you face the board of directors or when you face your bosses next time in future, you want funds, you want grants, or you face your lecturers, your research next time when you do research, when you further your studies, you want grant. You have to pitch your ideas to people who are controlling the funds or whatever it is that you need permission. Now, you have my interest simply means your panel of experts sits there and they say, hey, I like this idea, but I want to know more. So they ask you question. It's just like Viva. For those who teachers, you have been through your degrees, your masters, you know, your PhD, you know how Viva is. Coach your team. It's like Viva. So You Have My Interest is like Viva. Okay? And for NICTSeD, remember someone asked about slides, whether you need slides in the qualifying submission. No, you don't. You need slides when you come to the octo finals onwards. Now you need slides. When you present, you need to have slides up there where you can refer, you have points, you have charts, you have graph to help enhance your presentation, to give evidence to whatever you are saying. Then, now at octo finals, right up to grand finals, you need slides. Okay? It's mandatory, yeah? You need slides. Okay? All right. So I'll let you read through this. Okay, I've already touched on first and second presenter. Hold on, I'll come to the question on slides. Reserve member is not speaking, but the reserve is there together. And the reserve provides support to the team technically. Usually the reserves help to control the slides or help to deal with the slides. And very importantly, when your opponents are presenting, sometimes they say things that are wrong and you are not sure. And because you're busy taking notes, the reserve member can quickly, because we are online, you are allowed to use all resources, can quickly go online and check out the facts. Now, reserve member can't speak, but reserve member can write it on a paper, the question that they need to ask the second presenter, or the clarification they need to ask the team during the second presenter's time, and pass it to either presenter 1 or presenter 2. Or when someone asks a question that is out of this world, presenter 1 and 2 are lost, this is where reserve comes to the rescue again. Search it quickly, pass it to your teammate, and your teammate can answer. It works the same for when the POEs ask you question. Now, throughout the competition, all three of you have access to online resources. So at any point, any one of you can actually do the research. Okay? Right. Now, question on slides. I saw one just now. How many slides do you need? We do not have a maximum number, but you have a maximum time. You have a maximum time. Okay? So for first presenter, you have 5 minutes. So you estimate like how much points, how much are you speaking. Then you decide how many slides you want to do. Okay? And if it's the 8 minute, the second presenter, then you decide how many slides you need. You adjust accordingly as you present. Okay? Specific theme or topic to qualify. Qualifying round topic has been given. You can check it again in the website. Okay? And the topics for the octofinals onwards is not the same as the qualifying selection topic. It'll be different. Okay, let's go. So topics will be given before the competition. It will be set. You will know which are your topics from octofinals all the way to the grand finals. So you can already say, okay, if I win, this is what I'm going to face next. If I win, I'm going to face this one. So you can already prepare yourself mentally. All right, so the team will draw a schedule. All forms of media are allowed for research, but communication is limited to only the 3 registered members. Okay? 3 registered members only. Teachers, team managers, technical officers, JU, do not communicate with the team during the competition. It's a big no-no. All rounds will be recorded and subject to scrutiny by the BOE and the Board of Inquiry if they suspect there is some hanky-panky going on. Okay? And they will take the necessary action. Right. Now, when we are online, you know there are a lot of technical things we need to do. So all members must be at the designated venue, meaning online, 1 hour before the discourse commences. You need to test your microphone. You know, we have technical experts from CSM who will be helping you, making sure that you're audible, your slides are okay. We will check through all this, yeah, to help you so that you have a smooth discourse afterwards. Now, if any team fails to come online 5 minutes after the scheduled time, that team is disqualified. I'm not kidding. If you are late 5 minutes, the aeroplane doesn't wait for you. So we are not waiting for you either. Okay? Make sure you're there on time. And it's very important, test out the equipment with the technical team. We have had in the past where people did not test it and then, suddenly in the discourse, wonderful, horrible things happen. And there was a panic on the part of the presenters. So it affected them. Okay, please don't put yourself through that kind of, shall I say, trauma. All right. And I repeat here, prompting from any individual other than the registered members, your marks for discourse performance will be forfeited. That means discourse performance, you are going to get 0. And I will show you just how serious this is when I show you the scoring. All right. And only the first place winner of any round, Each round, we have the morning session, room 1. The first place winner of that will proceed to the next round. So second and third place winner, you're not going forward. Okay? Now, because we are online, connectivity issues. If the presenter is disconnected, okay, you have a 5-minute reconnection window. If you are not successful, that's it. Bye-bye. Okay? Failure to connect, that means your turn is forfeited. Now, this is the thing. Do not panic, do not worry. It doesn't mean you lose the competition. Let's say for any connectivity issue, your first presenter got lost halfway through and couldn't come back. Don't worry, you still have your second presenter. Okay? And let's say first round went without a glitch. Second round is where the problem happened. Second presenter can't come back. Don't worry. Whatever you have presented, there is already marks. Your first presenter marks will not be taken away. It stands. Okay? So it doesn't mean you are disconnected. You lose immediately. No. All right? So if your marks are strong enough to still stand and support you, then there is a high chance, there is still a possibility, right? So don't hold the white flag up so fast. Okay? Now, what if it's the entire team that goes bye-bye? Same issue. You come back, fine. You don't come back, then the whole team is forfeited. That whole round is forfeited. And then the discourse will proceed with only 2 teams. That means one whole team gone. All right? If 2 teams get disconnected, then the last team standing will automatically be awarded the win and proceed to the next round. So when connectivity issue happens, don't worry. Don't worry. There are technical officers on hand. You have your teachers, you have your technical officers who will help you, who are there to help you if something like this happens. Okay? All right. Any questions about the online? Online competition before I go to the physical one. Our platform usually for these past years, we have been using Zoom. Okay. Don't worry about the slides. The concept paper will be given to you. The concept paper will be given to you. All right. The concept paper will be on the site. Okay. All right. So if there are no questions, we're going to proceed to the next slide, which is, hello, why is it not moving? The time gap is necessary for video selection because we are not looking at one video. The panel, the selection panel, the state selection panel, as well as the central selection panel will have to go through. Last year was 100 and something. So we do need time to go through to give a fair, clear selection. Okay, we don't want to do a haphazard job on that one. Okay, why is it not moving? Hang on, I'm going to remove this slide. Okay. Uh-oh. Yes. Here we go. All right. Now, in the event that You survive the online, you go all through, you get through octo, you get through quarter, and then you come to the semi-final, which is a face-to-face, it's physical competition. You have workshop, which you must attend, and the competition is on the 4th of September. Grand finals, if you get through the semis, is on the 24th of September. Now, all teams, now this is where you are already there. This is a physical one. At registration, all team members must be present. When you register, we expect to see number 1, number 2, number 3, all there. If you do not, the organizers may prohibit the team from competing. Okay? Now, all team members on competition day, that means on the 4th, we expect everyone to be there for the workshop. You should be at the workshop because last year the workshop helped a lot in dealing with the topics at the semis and the grand finals. So, you went through all the workshop, all of you are there. Second bullet, the day of the competition. We have different times for different slots for different teams. Now, you have to be there at the venue 1 hour before the discourse commences. Again, check the slides, test the microphone. Some of you are using clickers. Make sure everything is working. Now, if any team fails to show once the discourse starts, meaning discourse starts at 8, we start at 8. If the team is not there at 8, then we will disqualify the team. Okay? Don't come late, yeah, please. We don't wait. And just like online, all forms of media are allowed for research and communication among the team members. Okay? No one else, just the 3 team members. Again, all rounds will be recorded and subject to scrutiny as needed by the POE and the Board of Inquiry. So, just like in the virtual one, prompting only among the 3. Okay? Anyone else prompting, that's it. Discourse performance marks will be forfeited. And yes, again, in the semifinals, number 1 of each room will proceed to the next round. That is the grand finals. So, it's the same. First presenter, second presenter, and then we go for You Have My Interest. So there is no change. Only that you need to realize that if you go to the grand finals, your section on You Have My Interest is 30 minutes. Okay? It's 30 minutes, not 15. Up until semi, it is 15. All right. Okay, before I go to scoring, questions? NICTSeD, please check with your JU. Okay. Please check with your JU. All right. Okay then. Oops. Now, scoring criteria. Your opening pitch. Okay, you're selling your ideas. Remember the first presenter, second presenter. These are individual scores. That means you're collecting marks as individuals for your team. Okay? You're collecting marks as individuals for your team. Your team, of course, your marks will be added on to the team, but you're doing it as an individual in your opening pitch. The second one you need to deal with is discourse performance. Discourse performance is a team score. That means whatever presenter 1, presenter 2, and the reserve do affects the discourse performance. Okay? You have my interest, same thing. What you do as a team, it is seen as this. Are we good? So we have actually two scoring. Individually, in the opening pitch, as well as discourse performance, which your team will be judged throughout that round of competition. The total is 250 marks. Here it is. Now, in your opening pitch, whether it is the first or second presenter, your content carries 40 marks. This is where you deal with the issues in the topic. 40 marks is a lot. You are going to bring that mark to your team. So please don't waste time. Lengthy greetings, saying unnecessary things. We are not interested in what you have for breakfast. Please don't tell us that. Go straight to the point. Because although you seem to have like first presenter 5 minutes, second presenter 8 minutes, it's actually not a lot of time. Okay? And speaking of time, here we come. Strategy. This is your pitch. How you sell your ideas. How you persuade. This is your strategy. And time management, yeah, it's there. If you don't manage your time properly, if let's say you take so many questions and you can't finish, second presenter, you can't finish your ideas and you leave them all hanging. That's not good strategy. That's not good strategy. If your first presenter sees that the second presenter is jammed, cannot answer already, lost, totally lost, but you can answer, and you sit there and do nothing, that is not good strategy. You can stand up and say, let me help my second presenter, and very quickly deal with that. You see? So how you strategize, how you deal with your pitch, that is important. It's your strategy. Now, to help you with your strategy, you have your media. 20 marks, a lot, yeah? Language and tools. We're dealing with two things here. First one, language. Classic English, we don't have to use very flowery language. We don't demand that you use a lot of technical jargon. But whatever you say must be effective. Okay? Whatever you say must be clear. Whatever you say, your POE better understand what you say. Then you get your marks. And then you have your tools. Your tools is your slides. How you deal with your slides. Remember, slides, when you come for a discourse, your slide shouldn't be cluttered. It should be as clear as possible. Don't put too many things on slides. And please do not decorate the slides. If the topic is not about flowers, please, we don't want flowery slides. And we don't want a whole chunk of computers on the slides either, unless it is related to whatever you're saying. Do not use GIF. We don't want baby shark swimming all over the slides. Please don't. Don't use emoticons in your slides. People, this is a discourse. A discourse is a formal presentation of ideas. So I repeat, yeah? Decoration, no. GIF, no. Emoticons, no. Okay? Please remember that because it affects your score for media. All right? So this is your opening pitch. So imagine, first presenter can collect up to 80 marks. Second presenter collects another 80 marks. That's 160 marks. A lot. Okay? So, when we talk about content, we look at subject matter. What are you talking about? Is your topic on digital citizenship? If it is, that is what you are supposed to address. Are we talking about cyber hygiene? If it is, then that is what you should address. Okay? Stay on the topic. Don't drive all over the place and get lost and lose your POE in the process. That would be bad. Fact versus fiction. Please do homework. Whatever you say, whatever you present, the ideas, make sure you are presenting facts, not fiction. Facts, not fiction. Don't tell stories. Because if you have your media to check your facts, the POE also have the media to check your facts. Okay? So before they do it, you do it first. Explain, elaborate, give examples. Oh, that is good. Okay? Support your content. You use media, you use data. Where is this data from? When is this data taken? If you use a research conducted in 1990, this is already 2024, your data might be outdated. Use as current as possible to support. Bottom line, the question your POE is going to ask is, do you have substance here in your pitch? Or are you just, doing touch and go, running around, but no substance? Okay, next. These are some of the examples of topics that we have done in the past. Number one, we say the nation is in dire need of effective governance to address cybersecurity issues. So propose a cyber hygiene program, which could be carried out. So it's how do you link it? You need a cyber hygiene program that is linked to effective governance. Not just cyber hygiene downloaded from Uncle Google and shared again with no link whatsoever with the issue that has been given to you. The other one, digital citizenship in action. Assess the influence of dark technology in contemporary society and ethical evaluation. That's what we want. Don't just tell us A to Z, digital citizenship in action. There is another half in the topic. So it's very important when you prepare your topic, read the whole topic, not half. Read the whole topic, not half, so that you get the whole picture. Okay, up to here. Any question on content? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Then let's proceed to the next scoring. Your team, your strategy. Tactic and stratagem. This is what it is. What strategy should the team use so that you come forward with conviction, with persuasion? What strategy shows that you are in control of the topic? How can you influence the POE to see what you see, to see the whole topic from your point of view? Strategy needs preparation and structure. If the team is not well prepared and you keep repeating the same point over and over again, or is not structured, it's all over the place, there will not be a good strategy. Yeah? It won't be a good strategy because your POEs are probably lost already. Not just your POE, your audience are also lost. So plan it, structure it. And remember that first to 7 minutes, like a debate, you have your question and answer. Whether you accept or reject, a question also comes under strategy. Bottom line, strategy is your game plan. How effective is your game plan? You know, like when people go for football match, they have strategy, right? Okay, we do this. The opponent could do this. They plan their game. They don't just say, okay, whistle, go, play, have fun. That's it, don't care. Now, without strategy, you just whack the ball as you like, and you go against a team that has better strategy, your chances are not very good at winning, right? So, careful. Strategy is your game plan, all right? These are the topics. Let's see. You say zero trust concept. These are also past topics. How far should we trust devices and apps? So what's a good strategy? You might want to explain some of the words. And here there is a yardstick. So how far should we trust those things? Your device, your apps. So there's sort of a yardstick. You're giving sort of an advice. Okay, how far should we trust them? Now, when we talk about, say, number 5, surviving toxicity online, the topic is asking you advice to victim. Your strategy is to advise. Your strategy is not to come up with an app that deals with victims of toxicity. If you come up with an app, not very good strategy because you didn't address the topic. Just like zero trust concept, how far should we trust the devices? And you present us with an app, I think your POE will be saying, hey, wait a minute, how far is it? Why is there another app? That is not good strategy. That means you did not answer the question. Not answering question affects not only content, it also affects the strategy. It's not good strategy. Okay? The third one is the media. Your tools. Use of multimedia is mandatory. We look at the effectiveness of whatever slides you have prepared. How clear is it? That's why do not clutter your slides. Does it boost or blow your presentation? Just heads up to those preparing the slides for the team. Watch out the colors you put on your slides. Okay? Now you can see on my slides, My words are on white. The black on white, it's clear. It's a small screen, it's clear. White background may not work so well against for you on a big screen because of the glare. So you need to take into consideration, especially if you've come to semi and grand finals, you need to take into consideration glare, okay, colors. Those who are coming in first on the octo, all the 81 teams, do not use black on red. That is horrible, horrible, horrible. Orange on green, okay. This is not art class. We don't want all those things. Make sure whatever colors you use, fonts, background, whatever, make sure it's clear. All right. Now, language, again, we come to the linguistic, the paralinguistic. Linguistic is your language, what you say, your words, your grammar, your use of terminology. That's linguistic. Paralinguistic is your facial expression. Now, if you're online, we are going to see as you see me now. And imagine if you're pitching and I keep seeing your eyes. I'm going to do it. I hope you can see it. And I see that I am talking to an entity that is beyond there. By the way, that's my television. So like I'm talking to my television. Can you see that the expression, okay, that is not good paralinguistic. You're supposed to be talking to your POE, not the wall in front of your laptop, not to your prompter in front of your laptop. Careful, yeah? These are things POEs can catch. Okay, please don't do that. Talk, even if you're online, as if your POE is right in front of you. Talk to them. Because, you know, they are there. Even if it's just their name, talk to their names. It's fine. Okay? But talk to them, not to an entity at the other end of the room. Paralinguistic. And your facial expression, okay, all this come under paralinguistics. All right. Any questions so far before I proceed to discuss performance? Okay. Discuss performance. Remember we said that if there's any prompting from anyone other than the registered 3 members, this one becomes 0. Now, what do we deal with here? As a whole, we are looking at the whole team, not just one person now. Okay? How do you perform as a whole team? How is the synergy of the team? Are you together? Are you one unit? Or do we see 3 clumps of presenters? How is your engagement with other teams? Your soft skills, the whole team, yeah, as a whole. So if you get one team member that behaves like the new deco in the room, that would not participate and just stare into space, you can be sure it affects your discourse performance. It is your chance to showcase your interpersonal and your intrapersonal skills. It is also a chance to showcase the analytical and technological knowledge of your team. Okay, so it's not as much, but here comes the marks. It's not 80, it is 60. So imagine if there is any prompting and you are caught, 60 marks goes out of the window immediately. If that happens, good luck winning. All right. So What are we looking at here? Strength of questions, strength of responses, teamwork, discourse etiquette. Let's go through one by one. Here we go. Your question. I'm going to just use Team A presenting so that, we have a focal point. Okay? Team A presenting. Team B and Team C should be asking questions. Minimum one question Team B, one question Team C. Okay? That means two of the opponents are supposed to ask questions. Now, what is a strong question? It must be relevant. It must be current. It must be on the topic. Please don't ask questions if you're in quarterfinal on a topic that is in the octofinal. Please don't do that. It is sharp and it is deep. And it forces responses of the same level. That's strong question. Weak questions are unrelated. Weak questions are petty. Okay? And weak questions are also close-ended. Don't you think cybersecurity needs to be enhanced? It's a yes-no question. That's not a strong question. Okay? Don't do that. All right? So, on that same note, so when Team B is presenting, Team A and C will ask questions. Team C presenting, Team A and B are expected to ask questions. All right? Now, as a team, you are being scored when you ask questions to your opponent. What about the team presenting? Here you are. Your response. How do you respond to the question? Is it relevant? Is it spirited, gallant, brave? Or is it sharp and deep? Is it professional? Those are strong responses. The weak responses are, I'll come back to you later, but they never came back to the question. Weak responses are also very emotional and immature. It lacks professionalism and it is close-ended. Again, yes, no. Okay? And people would say, no, it's not fair. What if the question is already a close-ended one? Close-ended question doesn't necessarily have a close-ended answer. Think, how can that be done? It can be done. All right? Next one. Teamwork, support and collaboration, cooperation, the delegation of tasks. It's not a one-man show. And the POEs will see, the mutual respect and the shared vision of the team. How you treat your opponents is one thing. How you treat your own teammate, this is where the teamwork comes. Okay? So is the team one troop of three unique personalities? That means you're three different people, but we see one group, one team, or three subset of an alliance. That means we see one team, we see three fragments. Okay? So the POE are looking to see strong synergy. They don't want to see a jagged interface. All right? Discourse etiquette is how you present and hold constructive conversation, sell the concept and ideas in a courteous manner, handle challenges, situations in a calm, professional manner. So, that said, I stressed this point. The discourse is a formal presentation of ideas to the POE and should be treated as such. Okay, I'll take questions now that are related to the physical competition. Any question? Let's take that first before I come to that last section. Okay. Yeah, if there are none, then the last one, you have my interest. It's bonus round. You have already presented, okay, whatever you do in first presenter, second presenter, okay, you're already judged on opening page, you are also judged on your discourse performance as a team. You have got 30 marks bonus. Let's say you're neck to neck with your opponent. 3 marks difference here, 2 marks difference here, 5 marks difference here. There are 30 marks given, and you have my interest that you can grab. Panel of experts will pose either 1 question or 2 questions. Okay, 15 minutes is not very long. They will ask questions. Grand finals, of course, 30 minutes. They probably ask more questions for you to answer. So that is still 30 marks for you. 30 marks for you to still able to win that round. So do this. Work together. Answer the POE as best as you can. You have my interest. It's a bonus round. And seriously, I can't tell you what questions they're going to ask because it depends on the POE, it depends on the topic, and it depends on what you have presented and what have caught their interest in your presentation. So any question of on you have my interest? Okay. So if there isn't any, then righto. All the best to everyone. I'll hand it back to the chair. Good luck, everyone. See you at submission, and 81 teams will see you at octofinals. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tan Wan Ying, our executive officer from the of the rules and regulation of the NICTSeD 2024, and thank you very much for all the questions that we have received in the live chat. We believe we've tried our best to answer as many questions as possible. I think I'll run through let me run through the slides once again for you to look at. So I want to share, present a slide. Okay, right. Okay, so just a recap back to what I've presented and to point out to what Mr. Tan have briefed previously. Two things that you need to do or you can do afterwards is for the questions that some of you asked in terms of where can you get the slides of the briefing. You can get the slides of this brief. Okay, is already up in the site of as you can see here, the cybersafe.my/NICTSeD. Okay, under the FYP page, okay, for you page, it's under, go to the resources. Okay, resources, and then it's under the briefing folder. Okay, so we already uploaded the PDF version of to this briefing. Okay, so you can head down there and download the PDF version of this briefing, as well as some ask you for the topic as well as the terms of the submission. You can head down to the submission page, okay, which I'm projecting now the NICTSeD.cybersafe.my. You can head down to the submission pages, and there, below there, there's the terms and the topic for you to read. And most importantly, the topic for the submission. Okay, again, I repeat, is it's the topic for the submission is digital technology, safe and fun. Okay, so for your submission video for this competition is on digital technology, safe and fun. So it depends how you interpret that topic, and do follow the terms of submission. Okay, read it carefully. And some ask about, can we edit the video? Yes, you can, but within the stipulated duration. Okay, so read the terms and conditions carefully, because it's very important that you follow the rules that have been set for you to, before you submit your submission videos. Okay, can we have the slides, please? Okay, the slides again, I repeat, you can head down to cybersafe.my /NICTSeD. Okay, you head down to the FYP page under the resources. Okay, so head down to the FYP page under the resources. Okay, is the link, not the link, the slide, the brief slide brief for the session is in the briefing folder. Okay, so a question as well. May presenter one answer questions during presenter two speech? Yes, I do believe so. I do believe so. If it's required, okay, the presenter one may answer question during the presenter two speech. Okay. I think if you have any more question, maybe afterwards you have any more question regarding the competition, okay, you may do so. Again, if you want to send us an email, you can send us an email to let me write it in the comment box. I asked my guys to write it down. Okay, you can send it to NICTSeD@cybersecurity.my. If you want to send a direct email to us, you can send us the email to NICTSeD, NICTSED @cybersecurity.my. Okay. So another question, does that mean presenter one may talk actively to answer? Yes, the presenter one may talk to answer. Yes. Okay. So again, for more reference, okay, actual reference, you may head down to a few of the videos we have uploaded on the CyberSafe YouTube channel. You may want to head down there to watch a little bit of the previous sessions that we had, and maybe you can learn a thing or two on how the session is being conducted. Okay. Is there any interest that was SP? Cik Zul, I think we have a link to the SPLKPM. Can you have it on the link? Post the link somewhere for us. Is it possible? Okay, that is the link to register for SPLKPM. Okay, so I think is there any more questions? Maybe I can take one more, perhaps. Any more question from the viewers? Okay, again, the submission period for this year's discourse, this year's competition, okay, is from 2nd of May 2024 until 11:59 p.m. 3rd of June 2024. Okay, 11:59 p.m. 3rd of June 2024. So that will be the deadline for the submission of your audition video for this year's competition. Okay. Another way will the semi-final. Okay, like Mr. Tan has mentioned, for the semi-finals and the grand finals will be conducted live, okay, physically, and tentatively for the semi-finals will be done in the state of Terengganu, whilst the grand final will be hopefully will be commenced. It will be done in Kuala Lumpur. Okay. Okay, so I would like to remind you that the submission for this year's competition, the online submission for this competition is from the 2nd of May until the 3rd of June 2024, 11:59. So anything you want to refer to in regards to this competition for NICTSeD 2024, you can head down to the website. You have two websites, okay, which is the cybersafe.my/NICTSeD. You can get a lot on this site. You can know much more about this competition, including where you can get the latest resources that you need in under the FYP page, okay, as well as if you're ready to submit, okay, if you're ready to submit your entry, okay, you may do so. Head down to nictsed.cybersafe.my. You can head down to submission and then fill out the forms there, and then fill out give us the link to your video and to submit your audition video. And also, again, additional extra for all you guys, that also in this page as well, you have a page that's called auditorium, where you need to register yourself. And when you have registered, you can access to a whole a lot of videos, our archive videos of our previous sessions, live sessions. So I guess this is very important to those who want to know more about how this competition or a session is being conducted. You can head down to this website, nictsed.cybersafe.my, register yourself. You go to auditorium, but you need to register yourself. A very simple registration, and by then, when you can log in, you may access to the whole of the archive of sessions that we previously had during our NICTSeD competition. Okay, perhaps by then you will know how the session is being conducted. Okay. I think we are done for the briefing for today. Thank you very much to everyone who is watching, and to those who missed out maybe a first part of the briefing. No need to worry that we will upload the session again on the website, on this website, cybersafe.my/NICTSeD. We will upload again on one of our YouTube channel, and you maybe we want to watch it again on a later time, okay, on a later date, on a later time. Okay, so in any point you have any more questions regarding this competition you're unsure of, you may do so. You want to send us an email to nictsed@cybersecurity.my. Again, I repeat, nictsed@cybersecurity.my, nictsed@cybersecurity.my. Okay, so with that, I would like to thank you to all the viewers that have give us your time to listen to us, and hopefully you'll be ready and understand what you need to do, and maybe you can gather your teams and perhaps craft your video and send us your submission as soon as possible before the 3rd of June 2024. It's 11:59 p.m. Okay, so we'll be seeing you very soon in your auditioning videos. So hopefully everyone here that is watching will submit your videos, and hopefully we'll be seeing you in the Octo finals. Okay, that will be happening on the 19th of August 2024. Okay, so the announcement of the selected schools will be done on the 15th of July. Okay, so 15th of July, will be the announcement for the selected schools for this year's NICTSeD 2024. All right. So with that, I would like to say thank you and a very good evening, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
Today I stand before you reminiscing and sort of shedding light on how we put together the National IT Security Discourse, or known as NICTSeD. As I vividly remember 10 years ago, how we mooted the idea on trying to find ways and means to disseminate information to the school children on how to be safe online. I've been with NICTSeD from day one until today, and it has been 10 years. The journey has been great, the journey has been beautiful, and the journey has been an eye-opener. We have been participated by approximately 2,264 students from 690 schools thus far. And I'm hoping that NICTSeD will continue its extraordinary journey for the next 10 years or even more, and will become a competition that will be sought after by the school children. So NICTSeD, dare to discuss.
Ladies and gentlemen, I extend my greetings to all and warmly welcome you to the National ICT Security Discourse Cyber Safe Challenge Trophy 2023. The discourse for this year's Octo Finals is now in session.
The discourse for this year's quarterfinal is now in session.
I extend my greetings to all and warmly welcome you to the National ICT Security Discourse Cyber Safe Challenge Trophy 2023. The discourse for this year's semi-finals is now in session.
Be vigilant, for nothing that one achieves lasts forever.
The internet is like a jungle, filled with unexpected mysteries and unexpected threats.
There are a total of 2,200 cyber attacks happening per day.
Cybersecurity posture proves to be the staple in maintaining effective online vigilance.
As the saying goes, a stitch in time saves 9. It is extremely important for an effort to be taken
to educate them about data privacy in a fun and engaging way.
Please explain, how do you propose to measure the effectiveness of each of your solutions?
So the winner of this session and will go to the final is from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Kota Kemuning.
Sekolah Sri Putri Cyberjaya.
Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Aminuddin Baki.
Congratulations.
So at the moment we are feeling great. Odds were against us, but we still managed to push through. We hope to do our best.
Hopefully win, but either way, it will be a great experience for us.
That's semi-final. We make it to the finals. We are very happy, very grateful.
My hopes are just that we can prepare properly, we can get enough rest, and we can do well in the grand finals later. So, wish us the best of luck.
We hope everyone's gonna do their best, and let's see who wins.
Syukur Alhamdulillah that we made it to finals. We feel very happy, but of course there's an adrenaline rush because finals are in 2 days. Well, NICTSeD has been going on for 10 years, so I'd like to congratulate NICTSeD on the 20th anniversary. NICTSeD has taught many students plenty of things, and NICTSeD has taught me on cybersecurity in itself.
We'll go all out to aim for the champion title for this year's NICTSeD.
Sri Putri number 1.
SMK Kota Kemuning,
Terbilang semua bidang.
SAB, cyber clean, cyber safe.